Hello, and welcome to another episode of Something Chat Show. Tom Jr. Jackson presents After the Movie Review, Episode 7. The movie we're reviewing today, as you can see from the description, is the 1986 film Nothing in Common. And let's get some things out of the way at first. I want to give a shout out to Cinema Gulp, the Cinema Gulp YouTube channel, where they have tons and tons of videos. They just hit 500,000 or maybe 500 subscribers, something like that. Check them out. Subscribe, comment, like, ring that notification bell, let them know I sent you. They do movie reviews. They have great videos on their channel. Check it out. Good people there too. Then I want to, as always, remember to let you know about Positive Fandom, which is hosted by RM. It has unboxing, reviews, and also every Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific, we have Sunday Brunch Live with RM and her co-host, Russ Whitfield, where they discuss all the pop culture parlay of the day. Join them. It's live. Get in a chat with them and be part of the conversation. So join us. And then check out the Post Geek Singularity page, with shows such as Midnight Musings, Midnight Metal, Observations, Let's Get Physical Media, Fully Articulated, and as of Monday, September 12th, at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, is Ladies of the PGS, where they discuss everything from sex to masculinity to Star Trek to Star Wars and everything else in between. Hosted by RM as well. So check that out as well. And the Post Geek Singularity, a lot of the shows on there are hosted by your captain, Robert Meyer Burnett. So check that out. And the links to those show channels are down in the description. On to the review, shall we? I think we shall. So the movie is Nothing in Common. It was made in It came out in 1986. It was directed by Gary Marshall. Gary Marshall, who created such shows as Happy Days and Mark and Mindy and Laverne and Shirley. That whole little universe there. Great shows, great director. He directed the Princess Diary films. He was in League of Their Own, that was directed by his sister Penny Marshall as well. So Nothing in Common is about a advertising executive who is played by Tom Hanks. Very successful, lives life to the fullest, a lot of care in the world, until one day he gets a call from his father saying that his mother has left him. So his father is called up saying, "My wife has left me, your mother, she's gone." And that they're ending their marriage as well. So this is basically a story of a man learning to deal with his parents at their late stage in life and all the difficulties that come with it, with age and health and all that stuff. But it's a dramedy, so it's a comedy and a drama. I want to say that up front here. Well, in the middle here, because I didn't do it up front. Tom Hanks plays David Basner, Basner, the main character in the film. Jackie Gleason, the great Jackie Gleason, who was in The Honeymooners, he was in The Toy, he was in the Smokey and the Bandit films. he plays Max, who is Tom Hanks's father. And the woman that plays Tom Hanks's mother is Ava Marie Saint, or Eva Marie Saint. I could go anywhere, I guess. She was in Superman Returns, playing the mother of Superman. And Bess Armstrong, who was also, I believe she was in Jaws 3D. The one where they're at SeaWorld. One of my favorites. Don't know why, but I was obsessed with that movie as a kid. But that's a whole other story for another time. Celia Ward is in it. Barry Corbin is in it from Walker's Texas Ranger. And Hector Alonso, a staple of Gary Marshall films. He's been in almost every one of Gary Marshall's films. He was on the show Last Man Standing as well. While filming this movie, Jackie Gleason was very sick, very ill. He had colon cancer, liver cancer, thrombosed hemorrhoids, diabetes, and phlebitis. And it was during this film he told his daughter that he only had a short time to live because he was very sick, and this was his final film. Jackie Gleason did not want to do this film because he was tired of filmmaking. He wanted to retire, and the director, Gary Marshall, called him up and said, look, I want you to be in my film. Jackie said, no. And then one day, Gary called him up and said, look, do you want to be remembered for Smokey and the Bandit 3? Right then and there, he said yes. Then there was also Jackie Gleason's final film, and the role that Tom Hanks plays in it was almost played by John Goodman. This is a very emotional movie, but there's some humor in it. But when you do get to a certain age, you definitely do have to deal with your parents or a parent and their health and whatnot. And this is just a small look into something like that. And it's a great movie. I don't think it did very well when it came out, but it's a very good movie. And I think from what I read from reviews, they said it was a great swan song for Jackie Gleason. Jackie Gleason, I believe, went on the Tonight Show. So it was his only appearance. And he said that Tom Hanks is going to be a great actor someday. And look at Tom Hanks now. Oscars for Forrest Gump, Philadelphia. He did Apollo 13. He did Castaway. Tom Hanks is a great actor nowadays. He's one of the greatest actors we have. So this is the movie. The movie, again, is Nothing in Common. You can purchase it off of Movies Anywhere from Amazon or Hulu. Not Hulu. Amazon and Vudu. I highly recommend this film if you like dramas but with a little bit of comedy incident to them. And if you're a fan of Tom Hanks, this is one of his earlier films as well. It's probably his third or fourth film, something like that. Maybe his fifth film. I'd have to look it over, but don't quote me on that. So, I want to thank you all for watching. And please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And to check out the links that I mentioned at the top of the show. And just want to let you know about the Post Geek Singularity. With just 99 cents, you too can be a member of the Post Geek Singularity YouTube channel, where every 2 weeks or every bi-weekly, something like that, I guess you would say, they have a members only chat through Zoom with the Captain Robert Meyer Burnett, who directed Free Enterprise as well. So that's the show. I want to thank you all for coming and watching. And wherever you are, whatever you do, don't forget, we are all goof people. Thank you, and have a pleasant tomorrow.